Hi, and welcome to another reading with me, Leenna. Thank you to everyone who's liked, subscribed, and commented on my previous videos. I really appreciate it. And it's great to hear all your feedback and about all your all the people that you're hoping to meet and the things that are coming into your life. So thank you for that, and I hope that you'll continue watching my videos. So today we're looking at a topic called challenges and advice for the next 3 months. So we're going to be looking at maybe 1 or 2 major challenges that may be coming up over the next 3 months for you, and what advice the cards give for the situations. So we've got option number 1, which is an opal earring. We've got option number 2, which is a moonstone button. It's not real moonstone, but anyway. And we've got option number 3, which is a little pearl earring. So choose option number 1, 2, 3, and let's see what major challenges may be coming up for you over the next 3 months and what advice the cards give you. So if you chose option number 1, the opal earring, let's see what you've got. So we're going to leave these aside for the advice, and let's look at the challenge first. So you've got the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and vacation. So you've been working too hard. You've been working really hard. You may be wanting to go on a really good vacation, a long overdue vacation, but you're just swamped by work. I feel you've got a lot of family responsibilities as well, so you may need some time apart from your family, but it's just not working out for you. Some of you may be looking after a loved one or a parent or a child who is going through a very ill phase where they may need you almost 24 hours. They may be bedridden for a while, and they really need you there. And it's difficult. I feel as well, for those of you that work in finances or real estate as well, things are really hectic, and it's difficult for you to find some time to ground yourself and breathe. It's just one thing after the other, and for 1 or 2 of you, you may be working for a company that's downsizing, and your workload has gotten heavier. And even though there is a sufficient remuneration, you are getting extra for it, you're wondering if it's actually worth it, because there's so little time for you to enjoy the fun things in life or to even take that vacation. So yeah, that's your major challenge. Really hectic. No time for rest or vacation. So your advice is, we've got egotism, we've got commitment with the ring, the bouquet or flowers, and the bridge. So you need to gift yourself, be committed to actually going on that holiday, making time for yourself, even if it's a weekend away. You need to, if someone calls you selfish, you're not really being selfish. It's about self-care, you taking this time out, you rejuvenating yourself, you doing something nice for you will help you feel better and give you that much more energy to be there for the people that need you. Let me pick another card for you here. This says, remember to be free. So yes, make some time for yourself, free some time up for you. But let's see who can help you. If you're taking this time, who can help you? Look after whoever you need to look after, or who can help you lighten the load, at least for a couple of days or for a whole week, to take this time off And this person may be the 9 of Pentacles. So it could be someone who is single, someone who I feel is a good friend. They have their own car. They may have a blue car, a shiny metallic blue car. And they're always telling you to take a break. They're always telling you, you know, I'll look out, I'll look after whoever or whatever needs looking after. You just go and take some time to yourself. And maybe now it's time for you to accept that offer, or to make some time, you know, at least before May, before Taurus time, to go and to just take a few days, take a long weekend, you know, take a 5-day week. It, you know, even if it's, I think May would be better. You may be planning to go in August. August may be a little bit too expensive, or you may be even busier in August. It may be better, even if it's for a shorter time, to go in May. So accept this friend's help. They are single. They may have a blue car, and they're always telling you you need to take a break. So that's what I have for you if you chose option number 1, the opal earring. So if you chose option number 2, what major challenge is coming for you over the next 3 months or so? And what is the advice? So the challenge, we've got the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and Heart. So you may be having a lot of conflict with your current love or your partner. You may feel that they're cheating on you, or that they're hiding something from you, or that you're just losing them, or you're losing that connection. And it feels like you're fighting to keep the connection most days, but some days you're wondering if it's really worth it. The thing is that you really want to be in love. You really need to be, or think that you need to be, in a couple. And you can't imagine not having someone, you know, who's a companion to you. For others, it may be that you feel a relationship is ending and you want to walk away, but you don't know how to do it. So there's a lot of bickering, there's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of arguments. And either someone's walking away from you, or you want to walk away. So it's, you know, it's a bit of a difficult situation for you when it comes to love. So let's see what the advice for 1 or 2 of you, not all of you. You may just have lost your faith in love, and you don't want it to be, for there to be conflict. You don't want to be betrayed. You don't want someone, you know, someone may have snuck around behind your back before, and you don't want to go through all of that again. You just don't want the drama, but you do want love, but you don't have hope of finding it. So your advice, you've got home, or the house, the coffin, the side, and okay, I'll read this reversed. Convention reversed. So I would say it's advising you to make some changes around the house. You know, if you're the one that has lost faith in love and not sure how you're going to find it, make some changes around your house. Perhaps you spend too much time at home, and you feel it's not the done thing for you to go out and have coffee by yourself, and, you know, go out and do that. You don't have to be conventional. And maybe you'll meet someone, or maybe you'll get a different perspective and find your way forward from there. But it's just telling you to get out of the house. For those of you who feel that you are losing someone and you're trying to hold on, it's also telling you to change things around the house. If it's, you know, you may want to move out for a while, give them some space, and maybe you'll find that it actually suits you to have that space as well. If you can't move out, or if you don't want to move out, if you feel that's too risky for you, then make some changes around the house. Move the furniture, throw away some stuff that you don't need. Show them that you're not stuck. Show them that you're willing to move forward. Show them that you're willing to change, or that you're willing to make changes. And if they don't change, you're going to make them anyway. And for those of you that feel that you want to leave, then it's telling you that you need to make that change, or you need to tell them quickly that you need to. Don't do it over don't do it over a message system or whatever, but you got to be straight. You got to be honest, and you've got to not leave them with their mouth hanging open. You got to give them closure. This is what it's saying. You got to give them closure. If you are the one that's walking away, don't leave it open. Don't leave them hanging. And once the door is closed, close the door so that both of you are free to move on. So the advice for you in this one is you can be whoever you want to be. So it's telling you to be true to yourself. So if you are looking for love and have lost faith and don't know how to find it, it's telling you you don't need to be the same person. You don't need to repeat the same cycles that you did over the past 10 years. You can do something new. You can change something about yourself and still be true to yourself, but maybe in a less conventional way. And for those of you that are fighting to keep your relationship, it's telling you perhaps you need to change something about yourself, that if you wanted to make a change, if you wanted to change your hair, if you wanted to change the decorations at home, go ahead and do it, because really there's nothing to stop you. And if you are walking away, it's telling you that you should be true to yourself, but you need to also let the person know that they can be whoever they want to be. So if they want to be in a relationship with someone, and you're not that person, let them know so that they have closure, and let them know that, just be truthful with them. So that's what I have for you if you chose option number 2, the fake Moonstone Button. Okay, so let's see if you chose option number 3, the Pearl Earring. What are the challenges coming for you over the next 3 months, and how can you face them? So the challenges, you've got the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Shell. So there's a communication or a learning problem for some of you. So it's not so much a problem, it's stress. You have to spend a lot of time by yourself, maybe closeted away. You've got a lot of thinking to do. You're staying up late nights, and you are learning or researching or... Okay, there's 2 things coming out. For some of you, you are learning and researching. You may have a major exam, or for some of you, it's a board exam. For others of you, it's a semester that is vital. If you're in school and you're studying and you really need, that you can't go out and party. You need to stay at home. You need to get that work done. And you're staying up quite late at night, and it could be quite tiring, and you don't have time to socialize. You don't have that balance in your life. For others of you, you have a loved one who is either in the defense force, or they could be abroad on some kind of in the army or the Air Force or the Navy, and you're worried about them. Or they could be a policeman or other law enforcement officer, and you worry about them, especially at night, and you don't know how to speak to them or who to reach out, and you just feel kind of isolated and lonely. For others still, it could be that you are at the point of, falling into a depression. So you reach the stage where you got the same thoughts going round and round in your head, and you don't know how to escape them, and you're kind of stuck, and you're also feeling isolated and lonely, and you want to break out of it, but you're not sure how, because it's all mental, and there isn't, most of this strikes you at night. So you need to prevent yourself from falling into it, and you can recognize that you are falling into this state, but you don't quite know what to do to get out of it. So the advice for you over the next 3 months is, we've got Fortune, we've got the Lady, we've got the Man, and we've got the Cross. So for those of you that are studying, it could be your parents are going to either help you carry this burden in some way, so they're going to be very encouraging, or they could be actually putting a lot of pressure on you to pass and to do well this semester. But do know that you have Fortune. So if you are persevering through your studies, know that you will have success, and it will be done, and then you can go out, and your parents will be very proud of you. And also those of you that are looking to be with a long-term partner after your studies, that's also likely to work out very well for you. So keep plugging at your studies. For those of you that are worried about someone, their safety, whether they are abroad in a defense force, or whether they are working for law enforcement, then know that there's that they will be safe, that there is a spiritual energy that is looking out for them, that your prayers are being answered every night, and that you need to rest as well, because running yourself ragged isn't doing anyone good with that worry. They as well I feel that they may soon change their job, maybe by August, or they could be home sooner than you think. So try not to worry so much. I know it's difficult, but perhaps say your prayers and leave it in the hands of the higher powers, and they will be safe. For those of you that are at the point of falling into a depression, or into some kind of negative phase that you're going through, know that you will have help. If it is about love, it could be that there's some kind of burden between you, and there's some kind of spiritual connection, and it does have a happier ending, but that's only going to come when you brighten up your countenance. So you need to do something. Let's see what this advice says for you. Change can happen at any moment. So I think you need to live in the moment. You need to go with the flow. You need to allow the happier energies to come in, and you need to let go of fearing that you're not worthy, or that you can't achieve what you want to, especially if you have, you might want to clear up limiting beliefs, especially if it came from your parents. And if it's about love and maybe you're not with someone, or you want to find someone, know that you will, but it may take some time, because you do need to do a lot of work on yourself. But live in the moment. Know that change will happen, and it can happen very soon, very unexpectedly, and that you need to be ready for this change. So let's see if there's anything else that can help you if you are trying to avoid falling into a depression. And you've got, again, change. So you need to perhaps make some kind of change in your life, allow some kind of transformation, and that might be to do with strengths. So we're getting a lot of Leo cards. So there's something very important that's going to happen for most people in August. Perhaps you want to look it up astrologically, what's going on at that time, especially as it relates to your sign. But you need to know that you have the strength to pull through, that change is coming. And when it comes, it's going to be totally unexpected. And it's probably going to give you exactly what you asked for last year. Whether or not you want it still is another question. But it's going to give you what you want, or what you wanted last year. But perhaps only by August. So you need to hang in there. Allow yourself to live in the moment. Allow this change and transformation to come, bringing in you fortune. And know that you have the strength to pull out of whatever kind of blues that you're sinking into. And that it's not going to win this time, that you are. And yeah, so that's what I have for you if you chose option number 3. So I hope this was relevant to you, or that you can find your way through whatever challenges that you're facing, and that the advice is at least gets you thinking on how you can get through it. And you know, if you, whatever it is that you're facing, you know that you have the strength, you have the support, and you have the will to get through it, and it will probably pass much sooner than you think. So good luck, take care. And before I go, if you are interested in more of my readings and more picker cards, please check out my Patreon. The link is below. The subscriptions are very low. They start from $2 for the tarot. And you know, there's just more insight, and there's more focused readings there, because it's a smaller group of people that are subscribed. So take care, have fun, and keep those vibes high. And thank you for your support.